Hello everyone, my name is Switchcore and welcome back to a new video. You can also call me Lou if you want. So, in today's video I wanted to talk a little bit about age regression, which is something that I've actually gotten into a lot recently, and it's helped me so much. If you don't know what age regression is, it's basically age regression. You get the mind of a child basically, and that's how you cope with trauma, mental illness, anxiety, or anything like that. I've been in the community for a little over 3 months now, and it's honestly helped me a lot. If you think this kind of thing is weird, I'm sorry. You can click off this video if you want, but please go research it because it is a lot of things that I can cover in this video. So today I wanted to answer some questions about it. So I think this could be very good and informative to some people. So yeah, let's answer some questions about it. So yeah, let's get right into it. Is age regression a kink? No, it is not a kink. It's completely safe for work. It can turn into a kink when it comes to DDLG, but usually that's not what it is. DDLG mostly means that you're in a relationship and do it, but age regression is basically when you do it alone. It also can be called CGL, which is caregiver and little, and DDLG is daddy dom little girl. It can also be a mommy dom little boy or a mommy dom little girl, like etc. But DDLG is definitely the name of it. So age regression might seem like a kink or like something sexual, like, oh, you act like a child, that's kind of weird, mate. But it's completely safe for work. It's basically just when we slip into a little space and we watch movies and we do things, we go out, we go to play parks and we have stuffed animal. Not everybody does like the full on thing. Like I personally don't do like nappies or pacifiers or diapers. That's a little weird for me personally, but for others it might be completely natural, and that's totally fine. Is it a coping mechanism? Yes, it is. It's very much a coping mechanism. I have had severely trauma in my life from the internet, from my family, from my brother, etc. etc. And for that to be able to handle it, I go into little space to handle it. I never really had a childhood, so I kind of replay it in my mind to have a childhood. So that's kind of what I do personally. I don't know if everybody else does that, but that's just how I cope. Obviously, my therapist recommended this for me, so it's completely like it's safe, it's good, it's just a childhood I never had basically. I've always said on the internet that I never really had a childhood, and people are like, oh, that's kind of weird, mate. And I was like, yeah, I grew up way too quick, and I took on too much responsibility as a child, so now I'm kind of just regaining that by being little. Are caregivers pedophiles? No. No. That you are completely... No. Some of them definitely are, like when you sexualize a child and you're like, oh, my partner can be a child for me, haha. But obviously, most... like 99.9999% of them are not. So please don't take it as a pedophile thing. It's definitely not. It's just when a consenting adult like get the mind of a child, like I said. So no, they're not pedophiles. Can you be a little without a caregiver? Yes, of course. It's called age regression, not like that's another name for it. Caregiver and little, that's another word for it. Basically, DDLG is when you're dating, and CGL is when you're not, or age regression as well. So you can be definitely a little without having a caregiver. Are age regression and DDLG the same thing? No, it's not. Like I probably made it pretty clear in this video, no, they're not. DDLG is basically sexual, or when you're dating the person and do sexual things with each other. Age regression is completely safe for work, and it's nothing to do with sexual things or anything like that. So please keep it safe for work with age regression. Can I find definitions on the internet? Yes, you can. You can definitely find a lot of sources on the internet. Not every single thing is true, but I will link some in the description down below if you're interested. There are forums, there's apps, there's websites for it, all of that. There's even Discord servers for it, which I'm in a few as well, just to make some little friends. And yeah, it's basically that. Can you be a little and a caregiver for the same time? Yes, you can. Definitely. Like me, I also am a caregiver for a few littles. I take care of them and just like when I'm not in little space, obviously. That's also called being in mommy space or daddy space or caregiver space. That's basically when you just want to take care of someone and like very much take care of someone, and I go into that too. So I'm both a caregiver and a little. It's called being a switch. Well, not sexual switch, but just a switch. Does your caregiver need to be your significant other? No, that's completely not true. I've had a caregiver that was not any way my significant other. We were just friends. He has a girlfriend, so it was a little weird. But right now, my boyfriend is my caregiver. It's pretty cute. I love him so much. And yeah, so no, you don't need to have your caregiver as your significant other. In DDLG, yes, you probably would want to be together. I mean, there's ways that you wouldn't have to be. Are you happy being a little? Of course, yes! Oh my god, it brings me so much joy to have just like plushies and little like other things and just dress like a child and act like it, and it just goes into the mind space. Can you choose when you go into little space? You can definitely force it. You can definitely like go into it like when you want to, but it's really hard to do, especially for me. So I'm not speaking on everyone's front here, but for me it's really hard to do. So but some people can probably control it a lot more. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube and Instagram and Twitter, like they go into it when they feel comfortable with it. Having a caregiver or a daddy/mommy is also really helpful to go into little space and age regress. So like when I'm around my boyfriend, usually I do go into little space like once a day maybe. That's a lot for a little though, but it still happens. So yeah, that's all the questions. I actually got these from a TikTok, so yeah, I don't watch TikTok by any means, but it's just very interesting to get some things off there. Obviously not every single thing is informative, but some of them really are good. So yeah. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to speak about today. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and support your fellow littles and caregivers and daddy/mommies or anything like that. So yeah, I get it if you think this is weird. I thought it was weird as well when I first found out about it. And yeah, that's basically it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.